Welcome to my channel, you beautiful people. So if you're new here, please subscribe. Today I'm just training my brother. We're just using a ladder that we got from the shed. So remember, you don't have to go out and buy big expensive equipment. There's no excuse for not exercising. Please stay active, people. So here we're just having a fun little session, just starting with the narrow pull-ups. So you just want to make sure when you're doing a movement like this, that you keep your core nice and engaged. So keep your hips nice and high and locked, and just work through your chest and arms here as you pull yourself up. Okay, so here we're just doing 10 reps per movement, and now we're going wide. So wide pull-ups here, and again keeping the same kind of form. You want to make sure your hips stay nice and high, core is engaged, and you just want to work for your arms and your chest as you pull up to the top. Keep it nice and controlled as well, people. Okay, so we're just switching here to doing some Bulgarian lunges, and here just want to make sure that you're going straight down. Again, chest nice and high here. You want to keep your core nice and engaged, and just literally take yourself nice and low as you can, just before you touch the ground, and then come up again. Okay, so you want to make sure you got your weight into your front foot here, and then you're just going directly down, trying not to lean forward when you're doing this movement. So we're just doing about 10 reps on each side here. Okay, so we're switching and doing another 10 on the other side. So remember, keep that weight into your front foot. Keep your foot nice and flat into the floor. So you're literally driving down and then up again. Okay, keep yourself nice and stable as well, core engaged. Okay, so here we're just doing some push-ups now. Yeah, so we doing tricep push-ups. So I'll just demonstrate it there, and my brother is now going to do a set of 20 tricep push-ups. So keeping core nice and engaged, making sure you keep it nice and controlled as you do this movement. So you're working through your triceps as you lift up to the top. Keep your body nice and stable, and just work through your arms. Yeah, work through your triceps. So we did about 20 reps with this movement. Okay, moving on now. We're going to do a bit of core here. So it's not as comfortable lying on the ladder, the top. So if you need something on your back just to support your back, that's fine. So what you want to do here, we're doing two different movements. So we're doing leg raises, and then we did some scissors as well. So main things that you want to really focus on here is keeping your core nice and engaged, keeping your back nice and flat, and keeping your rib cage down, yeah, or just literally keep that area nice and tight and keep it nice and controlled. So here is doing leg raises. So core engaged, back nice and flat, rib cage down. Keep it nice and controlled. So he's gonna switch. I'm just letting him know that he needs to do some scissors here. Okay, so we're gonna make it a bit more challenging. We're keeping the legs nice and straight, and just lowering the legs, and just keep it nice and controlled as we do the movement. So we're just going for about 10 to 20 seconds here. Okay, just remember, keep your core nice and engaged, rib cage down, back nice and flat. Okay, so that's that one. So now here we're doing some hanging crunches here. So core nice and engaged. You want to make sure your spine is nice and supported as you do the bending movements when you're working your core. Okay, so keep that core engaged. Okay, moving on. And here, I'm going to call these hanging, or really, I think, let's say we're going to call these modified monkey bars. Yeah, so much easier. But you're just traveling, keeping your core nice and engaged, keep your hips nice and high, so hips locked, and just travel back and forth. All right. So remember, hips nice and high, core engaged, and just travel back and forth the ladder. So you're going to feel your arms here. You're going to feel that core. Keep yourself stable as you travel so you're not rocking into the sides. As you can see, my brother is really stable here. Okay, so that's that one. That's a fun one. Okay, now we just did a repeat of what we with the narrow pull-ups here. So we just did a bit more. So just doing the narrow pull-ups again, and then we're gonna do the wide pull-ups. Okay, so I'm just demonstrating before my brother goes. Didn't really need to demonstrate here because we had already done them before earlier. So yeah, so he's just gonna do them now. So remember, when you're doing these, like I said before, keep your core nice and engaged, keep your hips nice and high, making sure you're working for your chest, for your arms, keeping your body nice and stable so you're not rocking into the sides. You're really getting good quality reps as you're doing these movements. Okay, so now my brother is switching and is now going to do the wide pull-ups here. Again, same thing. Remember, keep your core nice and engaged. Keep your hips nice and high, hips locked. Just work for your chest and your arms here. Keep the movement nice and controlled so you're getting those quality reps, people. Okay, so here, I don't know what happened with the video here. It's a bit color, doesn't look too good, but hey, it's about the training. So here, my brother is just doing some assisted handstands here. So a bit challenging, but when you do them here, because they're assisted, slightly easier. Wasn't too comfortable on his arms, he said, because of the ladder. But yeah, just try and put something to just make sure that your arms, yeah, you know, it's not hurting your arms basically, as in it's you've got something to support your grip. Okay, so here he's just holding it for about 10 to 15 seconds, keeping the core nice and engaged, keeping that nice straight line. Just holding it nice and stable. Okay, so that was a fun one. So that's that one done. And we're going to move on and just do our last movement. Again, we're just repeating the tricep push-ups. Yeah. So again, not sure why I'm demonstrating. We already did this before. So my brother is just going to repeat what we did before. And yeah, just finishing off with that good burn through the triceps. So it's doing another 20 here to finish off our session. So remember, people, like I keep saying, you just got to make sure you push yourself. We all are at different levels. So it's not a competition with anyone. It's just you staying active and working to improve your fitness. Yeah. So push yourself at whatever level you're at. And if you're new to my channel, please take time to subscribe. Till next time, people, stay positive. I love you all.